Hey, happy holidays, all of my how to DIY and save a dime family. Today I want to share with you a video on air mattresses. Now, the holidays are here. This is that time where family is coming and you need the extra space to give somebody a comfy place to lay their head while they stay over at your home, right? So I'm pretty sure some of you that are watching this, or if you're not new to air mattress, have had multiple ones. They have popped, leaked, all this great stuff. Now, I've had multiple different ones, and through this move, I end up losing one that I really love, which was a queen size one from Bed Bath & Beyond that was gifted to me some years ago. I don't know where it is. So here's the thing. I had to buy a new one because over the holidays, we didn't have enough space to accommodate because I thought I had one in a box but couldn't find it. So I bought this one here that I'm getting ready to show you. Now, it's still in the box, and that's the purpose of this video. This one was from Walmart. It was a Black Friday sale, and it was on sale for $39.99, and so I grabbed it because it was a queen size. Now, the problem that I usually have is, like most, the leaking, the sinking during the night and all that. But I've been doing research, and I found that we've been doing things wrong. We need to follow instructions. The instructions are there for a reason. So with that being said, this is going to be unboxed, and I'm going to tell you what it says to do so that way you can prevent the leaking and people being on the floor in the middle of the night because the air mattress is losing air, and keep it longer than usual than having to take it back to the store. So let's get into it. All right, so that's what's inside this box. Listen, this thing is heavy. This thing is ridiculously heavy. Like, yeah. If you have children and you try to tell them to grab this on their own, it might be a little issue. So we have the bed, the bag that you stored the bed in. We have the, I guess, instructions. And then up there, it's a yellow thingy if you get a hole in it to patch it. And then it is a thing that says take a breath. It's not leaking, it's stretching, and that's what this video is for, and that's why I'm doing this video, because you got to understand that these need to stretch in order to not pop, in order to not leak air and create holes. So let's get into it. Now here it says, all airbeds stretch when first inflated. The elastic PVC material will naturally expand. Stretching happens during the first few uses, caused by our movement, weight, and warmth, which the bed absorbs as you sleep. If your new bed feels like it is sagging or losing pressure, this is a sign of stretching, not leaking. Simply reinflate when pressure drops until bed begins to maintain more consistent pressure in shape, usually around 2 to 3 nights. The bed will match the advertised dimension and provide optimal comfort after stretching concludes. So, what I learned is when you first get it, don't get it as soon as your guests come. Try to get it before. If you know you're going to have guests, get it before. Because what I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to lay this here and I'm going to let it stretch. You want to inflate the bed and let it sit for 48 hours. That is the key. So let's inflate the bed. Now this bed I love because it has a pump in the inside. So all you want to do is go in there, grab the cord, and plug it up. I had to bring you guys closer so you can see. And let's see. You go in here, pull these back. Should have 2 hands. Hold on. And then there's your cord, and you plug it up. So you don't need an external pump for this. But I guess it's saying also if that doesn't work, or I guess if it clunks out, you will have this to do external pumps, the ones where you do it by hand. Or not just by hand, they actually have external electrical ones as well that are like the one inside of here. All right, we're going to pump this bad boy up. Do not, I repeat, do not sit on this, get on this, or let anyone touch this or press down on this while this is inflating. That is very important. For at least 2 days, you do not let anyone touch or sit on this because it is going to give this time to stretch, and that will allow this to become more stronger and durable and last longer. So let's get into the inflation. So all you're going to do is take this knob here and go from deflate to inflate, I believe. Other way. The one here that looks bigger, I believe, is putting air in, and that's taking air out. So now it is right at 3 minutes and 40 something seconds. I'm going to speed it up for the video, but I'm getting ready to stop it because you don't want to overinflate it. So all I did was switch the knob over to stop it, and no air came out, and that was great. So I'm going to leave this here for 48 hours, and that's it, guys. Leave it here for 48 hours, and I'm going to give you some of the tips that it says on here. It says, air mattresses are intended to be temporary sleeping spaces and not made to replace traditional mattresses. Now, I know some people are able to get away with it and it works fine for them. I feel like if you're on the heavier side, like myself, that sleeping, at least two people that's at least 200 pounds sleeping on these consistently can probably cause this to start to stretch more and create weak spots in the mattress. But I feel if you're under like 200 and stuff like that, you might be fine with sleeping on it for, you know, a couple months if you need to for a temporary situation. Overinflating your air mattress or sitting on it during inflation can damage the bed. I said that, as well as make it harder for the pump to fully inflate your mattress. Now, temperatures make a difference. I had an issue when we moved from South Carolina into our house that we were renovating in New York, where I had heaters in the wintertime in the rooms, and so I got like these little titty bumps on the mattresses. And yeah, so don't have heaters too close to your mattress, and don't have fans too cold or ACs too close to your mattresses as well. So that's something, because the heat can make it get soft and allow it to stretch tremendously and cause, you know, like little lumps, wops, or what they call them, in your bed. And the cold can cause the mattress to get rigid and start to crack. So you don't want that. And make sure you're not sleeping with anything sharp or anything on you that can puncture the mattress. So those are my tips. Leave it for 48 hours. Once it's done, you deflate it and roll it up nicely. I'll see if I'll put that in here. I'm not sure. I want to get this video out to you guys. It may be in the end, it may not. So if not, just take it, fold it back in half, and then fold it again. Once you fold it again, you take it from this half here, the bottom half, and you roll it up to the top half, so that way that part is exposed. Once you get it in like a burrito looking thing, you slide it inside your best way bag that is provided. And this bag has a drawstring, and it also has a nice thingy to hold it in. So yeah. All right, guys, we are back, and actually I let it sit for 3 days. It was supposed to come down yesterday, but your girl was so busy that I was like, no, not today, tomorrow. And I need the space because I also have something else that I'm going to be putting on my bed that I need the space for, and it's going to be similar, but I want to do a video on that as well, because these are videos that people look for because they don't know. They do not know. And because I do my research and figure it out, I'm going to give it to you, so now you know. All right, so let's deflate this bed and fold it back up. Now you will hear the machine start to change, but you want to let it suck every drop of air out of there, because it's going to be easier for you to fold up and put it back in the bag. I promise you. Some people leave air in, and it's not easy to get it in the bag. So let me cut it off. Now that you hear it sounding like it's struggling, that means that it's gotten all the air out of the bag, out of the bed. Now I'm getting ready to show you how to fold it back. All right, guys, so that is it in the bag. I thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope this was helpful. Remember, even when you're rolling it, as I start to roll it up, the last bit of rolling before I got ready to put it in the bag, I found that there was more air in it. So all I did was plug it back up again and I sucked out the air. Be patient, plug it up, suck out the air. When the air is gone, it's so much easier to fold, because I know a lot of people struggle with getting these back inside the bags. Like I know I did. Now, I folded it in and then I folded it over on the left and on the right, then I rolled it up. But it was too long. So what I did was I folded it in shorter and I did 2 folds on each side. Yeah, so I went in and then I folded it again. Then I came and brought the other side and basically rolled it up into a burrito to make it shorter because it was too long in the bag. So that's what I did. You don't have to maneuver it, but this is just telling you tips on how to prevent this from leaking, and that way you can have it longer, and that way you know that it has been stretched, because we do not stretch them. I hope this was helpful. If it was, make sure you thumbs up the video. Make sure you share the video. And if you're new to my family, make sure, if you enjoy, you hit that subscribe bell. And that's how you join, and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I load a new video. And with that being said, make sure you leave any questions or comments down below. And I will see you guys later, Gators.